Hi, good morning everyone. I welcome all of you all to the 5 a.m. club. The 5 a.m. club is a club basically where we try to get up early in the morning and start our day. We've had this 10-day series where we are trying to get up on a regular basis at 5 a.m. and start our day. And start our day with a positive note. Today we'll be starting with something positive but also a little crazy. So a little small disclaimer that what I'm going to say sounds a little crazy, but according to me it's very important and very insightful. First, we're going to learn something from the nature animals. Sounds really weird, but as you know, you can't be old and wise if you were never young and crazy. So let's be young and crazy and let's talk about crazy stuff. First, now what we're going to learn is certain attitudes of certain animals and try to get inspired and motivated from their attitude. You know, a lion is called as the king of jungle, but it is not the fastest, not the strongest, not the tallest, not anything the best, but still it's called as the king of the jungle. The reason is for its attitude, for its fearlessness, and the same habit or attitude we should inculcate, where we should be fearless and it doesn't matter who we are, even if we are standing alone. The quality of a lion is it doesn't back down, irrespective, even if it's a stronger opponent. And that's what we have to understand. Even if we are not that strong, we should still go ahead following our dreams if we feel it is necessary. Next. Now, another very interesting story. I don't know whether you know it, and if this is the first time you're hearing, you're really going to like it. First, the elephant rope. You go in certain zoos and or anywhere, you'll see a elephant is caught up with this kind of a elephant rope, something which it can easily break. This thing, small thing, is tied on an elephant's leg, which it can easily break, but it never breaks. Anyone knows why? So someone went and asked its trainer that why this elephant who can easily break through and leave it so strong is not leaving and is stuck in this place. So the trainer said, when the elephant was very young, we had tied its leg here. That time it was very weak and therefore could not escape. It slowly got conditioned and it started believing that it can never break free, so it never tried again. Imagine, an elephant can easily break through, but because of its mental capacity or its mental thought process, conditioning, its mental belief, it could never set free. Same is for all of us. If at all, there might be some beliefs which are stopping us from growing big. Maybe this belief is a really weird belief which is really stopping us from breaking free. Some kind of a fear, some kind of someone said something, anything. So I want you all to understand that we don't have to act like this elephant. And remember that this, if we failed once, maybe this must be feeling that it's a little difficult to break, but we get stronger. As we get older, as we get wiser, we can definitely break free and next time never feel scared to try something again. Next, some another thing that we look around is a eagle. Do you know that eagle is also very inspiring if you look at its flight? When there is a storm, normally all the birds find shelter, but not the eagle. The eagle finds its own path. Now listen what it does. A eagle takes the negative effect of the storm, the negative wind energy, and flies upward above the clouds. So the rains are happening below and the eagles fly above the clouds. Now, same way, if there is a problem, try to find a way above. And the eagle is using the energy of the wind and of the storm to scale upwards because of its wings. Same way, an eagle does not escape the storm. It learns to fly and lift it higher. Same way, a problem, anything which is around, a negative event should not push us down, but instead, like the eagle, we should learn to scale higher, which ultimately makes us stronger. Another interesting thing of the eagle is it flies alone. It doesn't fly with the pigeons in flocks. You look up in the sky, you'll see one eagle flying really high. It doesn't care of anything else. So a quality of an eagle definitely we can inbuilt in ourselves. Next, if we go to see, it's not that only these birds, animals, people have skills and not others. Every single person, every single animal has its own specification, has its own specialization. Don't you agree that a fish has its own specialization? A cheetah will have its own specialization. A polar bear, a monkey will have its own specialization. Yes or no? Yes. Same way, when animals have its own specialization, even we, you and me, have our own skill sets. But we cannot judge everyone with the same yardstick. We cannot judge a fish by its ability to climb this tree, or a elephant by way it swims. Definitely it will think it's stupid for the rest of its life. Same way for us, when we are doing something which we are not a good fit in, we might look stupid, but doesn't mean that we are stupid. We just have to find exactly where we belong. That's a journey, that's a discovery that you need to make. Where do you fit and what are your skills? And accordingly leverage yourself to grow higher. Now, remember that what is normal for the spider is chaos for the fly. What does it mean? What is normal for the spider? Okay, so maybe for others something might be normal, something might be very common, something where it might be very easy, but for you or for someone it might be a complete chaos. So doesn't mean everyone has to be good at the same thing. You see what is your skill set and accordingly do that. Now, same way, I had joined a singing competition and I won, or I got 5,000 rupees as reward for not singing. I don't sing that well, but if I start looking and judging myself from my ability of singing, which I'm not good at, I will think I'm really bad at whatever I'm doing. Okay, but however, dance I can do much better. Okay, so ultimately, what is the point? The point is find your space which will make you stand out over others. Find what is your dream, find what you like to do. Okay, and it's very difficult and many people don't know what they like to do or what they want to do. Even adults and many even pass away without even knowing the purpose of their life, or without coming to know what they were really good at. Imagine a fish who was never told that its abilities to swim and not try to climb a tree. So how do you come to know that? Listen to your inner voice. You don't have to listen to anyone around you. Don't listen to anyone. The answer lies within you. You need to be quiet and listen to your inner voice. A very soft noise, a very soft voice will be there. Maybe I like painting, or for me, I used to like teaching, I used to like making notes. or I want to set up a world-class business enterprise, and I have to protect this inner voice from the outside world where they are trying to impose their thoughts, their perceptions on you. So listen to your inner voice, it will guide you towards success. Okay, follow your heart, listen to your inner voice, okay, and stop caring of what others think. It doesn't matter, they don't care of what you think, so why should you care of what they think? Okay, if you tell others that I don't like change your life because I want it, nobody's going to change. So you also don't have to act as per them. Do what you want. Your life is your responsibility. Your happiness is your responsibility. Your success is your responsibility. Okay, and think big. One really important tip that I had got, which I'll give you, is think as if there is no limitations. Just close your eyes and think your best self as big as you can. Every single day, keep thinking really big, extremely big, and as if there were no limitations. Slowly, you are telling your mind what you want, and it will give you clarity of what you really want, and that thing will give you happiness when you're achieving even one step towards that. For example, I like playing the piano. Now, I might not be a professional piano player, but just the fact that I have found that I love playing the piano, I've searched YouTube videos, gives me happiness. I've got a piano, it gives me happiness. I'm not going for competition, but I found out what puts a smile on my face. Next, you need to find that, because you will only be able to do great work if you love what you do. So we're doing CS. I loved the profession. I loved being a compliance officer. I loved helping businesses. I loved setting a world-class enterprise. And maybe at a later time I will tell you about business too, how business is set up, how business is grown, how business is automated. It's a complete different discovery which I had got within my time. So that I will share with you at a later time, definitely. But find out what you love to do, because when you start loving what you do, your passion becomes your profession. That's when you will reach the top, and that's when you will know that I have to be number one, because the more I do it, the more I enjoy. If you're working on something exciting, okay, if you're working on something exciting that you really care about, you don't have to be pushed. For example, you have these exams coming up, you really want to clear it. I used to tell myself this is an opportunity to change the life of my family. If I become something, I can tell my family that you relax, I will take up the responsibility. That kick, that feeling made me motivated and told me that I have to become a company secretary as soon as possible. So the vision pulls you, and you want to take as many hits as possible, but you want to get the dream sorted. Now, two people I'd like to tell you is, one is Muhammad Ali. Now, when he started off boxing, he said, I will be the best boxing champion of the world. Now, before he even started, now you can check a YouTube video which is about the fight that shook up the world. When Muhammad Ali won the fight, he told people, he looked at the camera people, and he said, I told you I'm going to win. I told you I'm going to win the championship, and that's what I did. He pointed out at every single one. The betting ratio was 8:1. 8 people said that he will lose, and one only said who would win. He would win. But he said he will win, and he did it. Same for Arnold Schwarzenegger. If you see his life story, he said that I could see a vision. He was in the army. Arnold Schwarzenegger was in the army. He said that I just could vision me becoming making my body, then going into the films and earning a lot of money. He said it was so simple, it was so clear. But he said, why don't others see it? Why don't anyone else thinks about it? Am I wrong? What is going on? I'm in this job of, I'm in the army, I'm working here in a job, but I want to make my body, become an actor and earn a lot of money. So simple. He sat there and he said that I have this vision, nobody else, I have to go. He went for the championship and he won. Same way, you have to have that vision and it should be very clear. For me, even I told you all from the very beginning that you see by December 2022 is going to be a revolution, something that's going to shake up everyone. Okay, so that's what I'm telling you. Same like how these people did, because I can clearly see it become something grand and massive which wasn't there before. So same for you. Figure out what's your space, listen to your inner voice, and that's all that I have for today. Let's start the day with a beautiful note. And again, so many students again they have come up. Okay, Prayush, Matangi, Tabu, good morning, all of y'all. See you all tomorrow again around the same time. Have a great day. Goodbye.